Thank you, boys. And now I'd like to answer a few special letters on this mail call. According to your request to Armed Forces Radio Service, a number you kind of like is A Love Like Ours. I'd like to do it for you now. And dedicate it to Seaman Ben Byers, Robert Miners, and Bobby Seidman, Fleet Post Office, San Francisco, Corporal Jack Markfield, and Brother Sergeant Al, and all the rest of you men who wrote those wonderful letters. Here's A love like ours is something very precious. Don't abuse it or you will be sorry. It ain't wise to jeopardize a love like ours, a love like ours. Should never be manhandled. Treat it gently as you would a flower. It ain't sound to kick around a love like ours. Hold tight onto it. Don't let a foolish swim in danger. Sweet romance, don't take a chance. You'll only rue it when you're out on a limb. A hungry soul that's crying for a crumb. Life is just a vacuum. A love like ours is not a passing fancy. It ain't something to play fast and loose with. Take my tip, don't slide or slip. You will make a grave mistake. Why tip fate and terminate a love like ours? Thank you. Well, this certainly seems to be a gala night for bright new events in radio. This last season, two of your favorites hit the airwaves with a swell show of their own. Of course, I'm referring to the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, with Ozzie Nelson and Harriet Hilliard.
Folks, there's usually something going on at the Nelson household. So let's look in at their house on Rogers Road and see what's happening on this particular morning. At the moment, Ozzie and Harriet are browsing through the morning paper.
Hey, there's quite a bit happening in the world this morning.
Oh, there certainly is. And look at this unusual item. A dog by the name of Dice Game had 8 puppies.
A dog named Dice Game had 8 puppies. What's so unusual about that?
She did it the hard way, 2 floors.
Does it really say that in the paper?
Yeah, and look what else I found, Harriet. Hey, just listen to this ad. Beautiful 8-room house for rent, 2 baths, completely furnished, $35 a month.
Where do you see that?
Right over here in this column, the one called 25 Years Ago Today.
Well, it'd have to be something like that. Housing conditions today are simply terrible.
Yeah, it's really awful. All those people without any rooms.
Gosh, I wonder what... Hey, I have an idea. You know our spare room?
You mean that room your mother uses when she drops in and spends 3 days with us?
3 days?
Yes, Sunday, Monday, and always. Just joking, you know, just joking.
I'll bet you are. Listen, but don't you think we ought to offer that room to someone who really needs it?
Hey, that's a wonderful idea. And I can't think of anyone who needs it more than a serviceman.
Oh, Ozzie, that's super. All we have to do is list our room with the USO.
Say, Harriet, what do you think we ought to ask for, a sailor or a soldier?
Well, gee, I don't know, Ozzie. After all, what's the difference between a soldier and a sailor?
About 18 buttons.
Well, if we're going to have somebody extra in the house, I think we ought to tell Gloria about it. You know, it's going to make more work for her.
I don't think she'll mind, but maybe you ought to see how she feels about it.
Oh, Gloria! Gloria!
Did you call me, Mrs. Nelson?
Yes, I did, Gloria. You know how tough it is to get apartments these days, don't you?
Oh, yes, it's a terrible problem. Do you know my cousin and her family are paying $60 a month for 2 rooms with an adjoining?
An adjoining what?
I don't know. They haven't been able to get the door open yet.
Well, Gloria, Mr. Nelson and I have been thinking of letting someone use our spare room. And, well, we just wanted to make sure it'd be all right with you.
Oh, I don't mind. I've always worked hard. I come from a very large family, you know, and I had to support them.
You mean you had to support your father, too?
Well, only on Saturday night.
No, Gloria, Mrs. Nelson means didn't your father work?
Oh, yes, my father worked. We used to keep it pretty quiet, but confidentially, my father was a bartender.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being a bartender.
I know, but you see, my father invented a new drink, the San Fernando Valley cocktail.
The San Fernando Valley cocktail?
Yeah. One drink and you settle down and never more roam.
Well, then, if it's all right with you, Gloria, we're going to let a serviceman use the room.
Oh, that'll be nice. You know, my boyfriend's a serviceman.
Your boyfriend's a serviceman?
Oh, yes. In Roosevelt's company.
Oh, you mean one of Jimmy Roosevelt's Marine Raiders?
No, one of Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders.
Well, then it's all settled. We just wanted to let you know that there may be a soldier or a sailor here very soon.
Well, thanks for telling me. I'll go put some lipstick on.
I say soldier or sailor because I don't know which it'll be.
Well, Mrs. Nelson's sailors are pretty fresh. I hope it's a sailor.
Say, Gloria, do you think maybe you ought to run along now and straighten out the room?
Oh, yes. And, Mr. Nelson, I just thought of something. Wouldn't it be odd if you happened to get my brother?
Oh, is he in the service?
No, that's why it'd be so odd.
Well, Gloria, Mr. Nelson and I are going downtown now, and we'll register with USO. If they should phone, then you'll know what it's all about.
Yeah, that's where we're going to get this sailor or soldier.
Well, my goodness, why go to all the trouble of getting him that way?
Do you know an easier way?
Well, sure, just stand on the corner and whistle.
Sergeant Mulligan, I think I have just the place for you to spend your furlough. I'm calling the party now.
Hello, Nelson residence.
Hello, this is the USO calling.
The who?
The USO.
How do you spell it?
USO.
Oh, it's just like you pronounce it, isn't it?
Yes. Will you please tell Mrs. Nelson that I'm sending out a Marine this evening?
How many?
One, that's all Mrs. Nelson asked for.
Yes, I know. I just thought I could do a little recruiting on my own.
Well, please tell Mrs. Nelson that the Marine, Sergeant Mulligan, will be there about 8 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am. I'll give her the message.
You'll be sure now.
Oh, certainly. I always tell them anything anybody says.
Well, that's good.
Sometimes they hate me for it. Now, goodbye, USO.
Yes. Goodbye, and thank you very much. There you are, Sergeant Mulligan. It's all arranged. You can spend your furlough in a lovely private home. I'm sure it'll be very comfortable.
Oh, thank you very much. Sure will be nice to live in a home again for a while. Even if I am a Marine, I guess a girl is a girl.
Oh, Ozzie, did Gloria tell you the lady from the USO phoned while we were out?
Oh, is that so?
Mm-hmm. A Marine is coming over. Sergeant Mulligan. He'll be here about 8 o'clock. I guess we better hurry and get this room fixed up.
Sergeant Mulligan of the Marines. Probably built like a big bruiser.
Well, I don't know know about that, but we want to make everything as comfortable as possible for the sergeant.
You know, Harriet, I read something about Barrel Chest Mulligan, the wrestler, joining the Marines. Maybe this is the same Mulligan.
Oh, really?
Gee, we could have a lot of fun wrestling around the room together.
Oh, Ozzie, you're liable to get hurt.
Oh, don't worry about me. Just wait till I try some of my new grips on the sergeant.
Well, who can tell? You're liable to become great pals.
Sure, I wouldn't be surprised if I spent most of my time right in this room here.
Well, it'll be a nice change for you anyway.